And we're doing take 2 because I'm gonna be real truthful here. I did a video, a second one, because I usually do 2, and I saw the way I was looking, and then I started crying when I was talking about a certain thing, and I was like, no, I don't want to be crying over like the littlest things anymore. I just want to be able to say what I need to say and just do it like that without having the emotional breakdown. So I like to give myself advice and to dig deeper into why I feel that I am void of something. Because usually in my depression, the number one thing that I do is overeat. I overeat anything, whether it's, if I'm trying to be healthy and I'm doing the juicing, or if I'm just eating vegetables a lot, I don't portion control it. I will have a nice big plate of whatever it is that I'm eating, because I feel like whatever it is that I'm eating gives me comfort, and it stops me from feeling bad about myself, or bad that I don't have, or that I'm not what I'm supposed to be. When I was younger, I wanted to be a superstar. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be an actor. And, I wanted to be in Hollywood. I feel like a lot of, people want to do that when they're younger. But back then, which is in the 2000s, everything was it just seemed so tangible. Like, we had all the groups out, we had all, like, everything just seemed like, being, in the music industry was the thing to be. So the fact that I wasn't supported when I was younger, I didn't have any outlets, I didn't have, any kind of avenues to pursue, my dreams of being a singer and a dancer. So that was, a void for me when I was growing up. Not having that avenue and being supported, like, okay, we're gonna send you to auditions, we're gonna make sure you're in dance classes and all that type of stuff. So the fact that I didn't have the opportunity and I didn't have the support behind me, I started eating. I was always a junk food kid, always going to the corner store, always buying snacks. That was my way of, just stuffing down the emotions that I was feeling when I was going through stuff. So, moving on. So now that I'm conscious of that, and I know that that is something that I do when I'm depressed, which is overeat, I think what I need to do is call it out. Before I open up the refrigerator, before I open up the cabinets, before I open up, whatever kind of snacks is around, ask myself, are you hungry? And if I say, well, no, I'm not hungry. Okay, well then why are you reaching for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, call myself out on it, because I don't really my mom will do that to me sometimes, but, I can easily, like, brush her off and be like, well, I'm hungry, or I really want it. And, it's up to me now, because, essentially I want to be on my own, and I want to be, out in the world and helping other people. I have to have discipline. And right now I don't have it. I can be confident saying that I don't have discipline. I try really, really hard to have discipline, regarding, what I put in my body. But yeah, sugar is a real problem for me. I cannot get a hold on it. So anyway, my advice was call it out, ask myself, am I hungry? Do I really need it? I will give an example. Just last night, for no reason, I was so sleepy. I was in the bed. I was working on something for my book, like a promotional video for my book, and I was like, "There's popcorn in the kitchen." So I went and got it, and I'm sitting in the bed, and I'm like, I'm dozing off, I'm sleepy, but I'm still eating the popcorn. I'm like, why am I eating this damn popcorn? Why am I doing it? Why am I making myself, can y'all not do that, please? Why am I doing it to myself? Knowing that I'm going to regret it later. So, goodness gracious. So that is a huge hurdle for me to jump over. I need to definitely stop the overeating and stop eating the bad foods. So the void that I need to fill is not feeling like I've been successful and not having support and not being looked at and respected within my family and with myself. Because honestly, I don't care about what anybody else thinks. I just feel like, I think of myself as a lower individual when I used to really have myself, at the top. I'm like, yeah, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that. And, now I'm not so confident in myself. And just speaking this out loud and doing this video is really helping me. And I really hope it helps somebody else, to really figure out what your toxic cycle is. What is your pattern that you can't get out of, that you need to change, and figure out why, because that is the culprit to everything. And find healthy ways to fill your void and to not just be out here doing anything that can harm you, because you're going to regret it later. Like, I really regret, stuff in my face. I really regret stuff in my face, and looking at things as if, this piece of chocolate is going to make me happy because I'm not happy right now. And instead, saying, you know what? I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go dance. Healthy alternatives. And I'm going to go now because my cats are going crazy. I am the cat lady for some reason. I've always been a cat lady. And I don't mind it because I like cats. Yeah. And let's see. Oh, I did want to talk about like having insecurities while dealing with depression. I have physical insecurities that really take a toll when I'm depressed. Like, I'm just like, if I feel like a cow or a freaking moose, I will really like stay in the house. I will get under the covers, wear big clothes, but I don't end up doing things that could change the outcome of what I'm doing. So I have to work on that and be consistent with that.